Ugh. What's happening, folks? Just left Destroyer's meme show. If you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty good. I never have time for it usually. Usually my kids are occupying my time. Let's see. Try to make this thing all set up. Oh, dang, Ken was in here forever ago. We're live a little bit early today. I'm usually late. Oh, shoot, it's saying no one's in here, and there's people here. I got a few things to talk about today. Got Fat Boy Fox. Ken's still here. What's up? Smacky was in here earlier. David, Sublime. Someone removed? No. Nah. Ken's cool, guys. Leave Ken alone. What's up, 91LX? That's Mike. Now people are starting to roll in. What is happening, everybody? It's Boss 302sdays. And it's a good day. A lot has happened. So all my big concerns have kind of been alleviated. My job, I'm staying doing the job I've been doing, basically. Well, not really. I'm going to change people I work for, but I'm not getting out of active duty now. Let's see who we got in here. So, Sierra, how you doing? Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to buy one. We'll talk about it in a second. Let's talk about it in a second. Matt tried to call me out up top like immediately. That's just because he's privy to the conversation. Dang, man, we got Ospreys flying over super low tonight. Hoists. What's up, Hoists? I don't know if I've ever seen you in here. Welcome to the live stream. We talk about Mustangs and car stuff all the time. Pretty much what we talk about. Let us know what kind of car you got, Hoist. I think it was just because of how long. Oh, I got you, Ken. What's up, Anthony? En route back from SEMA. So many cool builds there. The F1 cars tearing up streets, driving through the hotels was cherry on top. Yeah, I saw the videos of those. Those are pretty cool, man. Shut up, Matt. Shut up. All right. We'll talk about it. No, I'm not going to do eBay Turbo. No, it's not the deal. So I'll explain in a second. Matt's poking fun at me, but there's a reason I'm doing what I'm doing. What's up, Yellow Hammer Garage? Connor, what's going on? Everybody saying, hey. I'm doing great, Big Block. I'm doing great. I was really worried about what the future held for my employment, and that's all been figured out, at least for the next 4 years. So I'm staying active duty for another 4 years. Not re-enlisting, because that's not what I do. I just accept a new set of orders. Salty. All right, and that's just what I've heard. What have you heard, Connor? What's the name? Yellowhammer Garage. When's the name change gonna? Yeah, what's the new name gonna be, Connor? I didn't know you're changing your name. Oh, no worries, Anthony. All right, so first off, what's the guy? Scander was my Marine buddy with his Fox body. He's trying to get it running. The one who was running super lean, red hot headers, electrical loading issues. People have been commenting on his videos. He's been trying out various remedies in the comments, and nothing's working. So If you have free time and you're a Fox aficionado, please go back to that video. He's been kind of talking to people through there and posting updates. I pinned his latest update. So if you can help him out some more, that'd be great. I'm probably going to go back over to his house to kind of record where he's at, because I would like to help. I'd like to help him get his car back on the road. So if you guys haven't been part of that backstory, my buddy Skander, he's a neighbor of mine. I haven't known him that long, but we talked to him for a while. He's a great guy. He bought his Fox body when he was 19 years old, and he enlisted in the Marine Corps. He's about to retire, and all he wants to do is get that car driving so he can drive it down to where he's going to retire to, down in Florida, I believe. So I'm just trying to help the guy get his car running. He's got a beautiful car, and unfortunately, his Pro-M EFI system's giving him some hiccups. And apparently, I asked him, like talking to Pro-M is like talking to the DMV, is what he's saying. It's not a painful. It's a very painful process. BB 402. Okay, what's up, Mike? So yeah, if you guys can go back and check out the hot header video, and even if you're just commenting on it, please just try and help him out. That's how he's conversing with people. I might show my side gig later of what I'm working on. Okay. Here you go, Connor. That's great. Not bad choice at the moment. Thank you for continued service. Well, it's part of it, right? Like, I want to ride out the market swing. It's not a good time to buy a house. I really didn't want to move right now, and I didn't want to buy a new house. So I'm very happy that I'm staying right where I am. Well, I would have retired either way. I would have retired in the reserves, but as of right now, we'll see what happens. We'll see. It'll take me to 14, maybe 15 years if I extend. And who knows what will happen then? Maybe I'll promote one more time. That'd be phenomenal. Let's see, everybody's talking. Everybody's saying hey. Everybody's saying hey. 14 people in here right now. So, as everybody knows, like, the content's been really slow on the channel. That's all due to my job situation, guys. Been very up in the air and kind of worried about what I'm going to do. Because number one, I'm the provider, and I got to provide for my family. So I had to figure that out. Everything, like my car hobby, is definitely a secondary thing for me. Everybody needs to have the priorities straight. So we got that all. Who's messaging me? Somebody's messaging me. Stand by, guys. We got that all ironed out now. And Larry Smith. We got that all ironed out. And, so now I'm going to try and get some more content going up. If you guys were in the channel last year, you saw we did like a Christmas special kind of thing. So my house, we kind of do a big blowout Christmas light display. And this year we're going to do some other stuff. It'll be Trans-Siberian Orchestra mixed in with some of the classic Christmas songs. And we're going to do, what I do is we do a food drive locally. So we collect food. And I think last year we collected like 80 pounds of food for CHEW. Forgot what the acronym stands for. But we did collected about 80 pounds for CHEW. And then we also did we did a money drop, like any donations that we got went to Hope for the Warriors to help benefit basically something similar to Wounded Warriors, right? And I think we actually made a good amount on YouTube from that last year. I think we donated from YouTube alone, I want to say it was like $150. That's pretty good, just from a video live stream of my house. So we might do something like that again, and then I'll immediately have to delete the video. But I think, anything I can do to help with that, I'd like to do that. Everyone hit that like button. I appreciate you, T. Appreciate it. Yeah, please do hit the like button, guys. It does help the channel out. Dudes Wrenches, how you doing, buddy? Man, you're taking off over there, buddy. I'm very impressed. Happy for you, man. You got a great personality over there. And you got a bunch of cool stuff. You just got cool stuff. Like, I need more land so I can just have cool stuff just everywhere. I need cool stuff everywhere. No worries, Connor. No worries, man. Everybody. See, I don't get upset when people don't see my videos because everybody's got real lives to live. Like I've been living nonstop anxiety for the past month and a half, and now it's kind of settling down. So I do want to get back into videos here quickly. The striker lights video, I do still need to make that up, but it's gonna be a good one. We're gonna do the install video, and it's gonna be titled "Naughty or Rice." So we're gonna decide if it's a badass mod or if it's something super rice, and we'll see how it goes. But I think it's gonna look good based on me talking with the owner of the company. Everybody saying what's up. Hey, Smacky, man. No worries, buddy. No worries. Appreciate you even hopping in. You didn't have to. If you're busy, do what you got to do. Cody Gary, wrong. At Sublime, not stinky, just you eat boogers. Okay. We're saying, hey, Smacky. What's up, Zach? How you doing? Broken Tool Garage, what's going on? So I've been guys, this is pretty exciting. When I was driving to work this past week, I've been daily driving the Fox body. You won't see content on it, but it's exciting the fact that I can even do that. And honestly, I drive that boss. I was driving the boss like all the time for a while. And driving that Fox body, that $2,000 budget project I picked up, I've gotten more compliments in that car. And yeah, I get more compliments in the Fox body than I do the boss. And like, just every time I've been at a stoplight, like probably about 5 times or so in the past week, I've been sitting at a light or a stop sign or something, and someone pulls up next to me and they roll their window down and want to start chatting. It's really cool, man. It's really cool to see everybody's kind of into that. And it's just it's such a turd. So we got to get that the HO motor in there. So that's pretty heavy on the near future to-do list. We're saying, hey, Yellowhammer. Heading for Atlanta on Thursday. Okay, cool. Barbecue Mike and Salty can meet up. Sublime G500. I quoted him wrong. I think I had dyslexia. What's up, Brian? Hope you're doing well, sir. Zach in here. All right, let's see. Got people hopping in. People still hopping in. We're saying hey to each other. Okay. All right. So before everybody like freaks out, right? The plan, I am buying a supercharger for the boss. Now let's pump the brakes. I will be buying one in the future. All right. So I've started, and this is not an ask. So please, for love of God, do not be super chatting me or anything. This is me just showing my thought process. So you guys know I have 3 children, right? So like my priorities are for sure at the house. My priorities are at the house. So my priorities are with my family. So anytime if I were to ever save up some money that was enough to pay for a supercharger, I would for sure feel like way too guilty to even do it. Like I would feel horrible just like spending that money on that rather than for my kids, right? So the way I'm doing it now is purely off the ad revenue or whatever YouTube revenue I end up getting for just the videos. Half of all YouTube revenue is going to go in this jar. Okay, this is the Supercharger fund, and we're up to $5, so we're doing good. So yeah, that's my thought process. My thought is, if I keep it in here and I keep track of keep like a tracker on there and I keep talking about it on here, like when the time comes that we actually get there, who knows if it's 10, 15 years down the road, but like I won't feel bad about doing it because it'll just have been a part of the channel, right? I'm just that way I'm kind of keeping it in my head that like this is something I'm going to do. If I don't do that, then like if I ever save up enough, I won't be able to pull the trigger. I won't be able to. And we got Super Sublime helping us, bumping us up a little bit to $7. Smacky, honestly, I haven't looked in a while, but I want to get I started out originally wanting a Paxton, and I think I still want a Paxton. So That's like the plan. Oh shoot, man! Brad is back in the house. Brad, man, you don't have to do it. Brad, you came in here last week, dude, and you were broke. You don't have to do that, man. I appreciate the $20, but feel free to just ask your questions, and I'll answer you, sir. No worries. But dude, I appreciate it for sure. Thank you very much. Let's see what your question is. Hey, I have a 12 boss with bad lower control arm bushings. Would you buy a brand new lower control? What's LCR? You talking about lower control arm, like a Steeda boss, or would you just replace the bushing? Honestly, I think I have to do the same. I think my bushings are bad because when I hit bumps, I'm hearing like some knocking. So I got to do the same thing. I haven't looked into it yet, Brad. But I think what I'm going to do is the poly bushings. And I heard they're a pain in the butt to replace. But I guess I need to look at the actual control arms themselves, and I want to see how much better the actual control arms from Steeda are. Actually, let me pull them up real quick. Let's see if we can. Lower control arms. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to put this on. We're going to share the screen here, and everybody can tell me if they've used these before. All right, so I'm assuming these are what Brad's talking about. So does anyone have experience with these Steeda lower control arms? I'm trying to see if they got a. I don't need that. Get that off my screen. They've got good reviews. So there's 17 reviews, and they're all positive. There's not even a 1-star. So, but I don't know if they have the ability to delete negative reviews. So if you guys have used these before, Steeda is good stuff. That's for sure. Honestly, I guess it all depends what you want to do, Brad. So, like, if I had the money, I probably would go Steeda, just because upgrades are always great, and Steeda makes quality parts. So I probably would upgrade to the Steeda lower control arms. It's not a bad idea, as long as they're the same like length spec as the stock ones. I mean, it's just an improvement. Yeah, it's annoying too, man. It is the worst feeling because you'll be on like it'll be the smoothest road ever. So like pulling out of my neighborhood, the road is like freshly paved, and just the little knocks in it, I can hear like it knocking in the back, and it's annoying. My '05 GT did the same thing, and I didn't replace that before I traded it in, so I know it's exactly that, and I need to do it. Actually, I need to put that on my like near to do future list. Hey, but again, Brad, I appreciate the super chat, man. Please don't feel free to ask away, dude. Don't you don't have to do any of that stuff. I love talking about this kind of thing and like helping. A lot of these guys in here in the chat have helped me out because I'm learning as I go, and so I love to try and help people out when I can too. You know, I feel like when you pay it forward, it comes back to you, right? Maximum Motorsport or bust. I haven't looked at, so I know Maximum Motorsport is like the end all be all for Fox stuff, but I haven't looked at them for any other model or like S550 or S197 parts. So I don't know. I don't even know what they have in that department, Brian. I appreciate it, Brad. I appreciate it, Brad, for sure, man. It'll be a bit, but I'm just, and it sounds dumb. It sounds dumb to say I'm putting it in a jar, guys, but like it's a mentality thing. Like I have to say it's set aside for just that. Because if it's sitting in a bank account and I say, oh, it's for the blower, it's not going to go to the blower. It's going to go pay for something responsible, like furniture. But I do appreciate you, brother. Brad, I think we talked about this. You said you're in Florida, and you said you had an orange, and is it orange? You said it was orange and black, right? How many miles are on your car, Brad? Because I'm at 60, and I don't think I started, or 65. I don't think I started here in the Knox until 60. So I thought you said you were pretty low miles. So I'm pretty surprised that your bushings are bad. But I mean, I guess they're 10 years old. Yeah. Yeah, they're 10, 11 years old. So I guess it could be expected. Brad, what other mods do you have done to your car, man? Because I got some that I would highly recommend as a first must do's. Let me. I'll be right back, guys. I'm getting a drink real quick. No, this is not alcohol. This is cranberry ginger ale. My wife bought it and actually really like it. The Maximum Motorsports ones are about $300 for the Boss. Yeah, so that's about the same price as Steeda. So one thing I do like about Steeda is they do offer a military discount. So if you're active duty or reserved and you have your ID, you get a discount through Steeda. Yeah, and I'm sure Maximum Motorsports probably does the same thing. Most of them do. The one that actually kind of chapped my butt a little bit was American Muscle. American Muscle guys used to give active duty about 6% discount. And out of nowhere, I was trying to check out one time, and I realized that the discount was taken down to about 2%, which, I mean, discount's a discount, so I shouldn't be like too upset about it. But like, it always been 6, and out of nowhere, it went down to 2, so that kind of hurt a little bit. Oh, Tim Windsor asked a question I missed. I'm sorry, Tim. Let me see. Yeah, Tim, I do have PayPal, Tim. I got PayPal. I do. I just don't, guys, I feel really, you see me in here, guys. I don't ask for money, right? The money I get usually comes from the videos, just the ad revenue. So I do appreciate everybody who has contributed. I'm not going to say I'm 100% appreciative of everybody who's donated a super chat or whatever, or a sticker. And it just feels really weird, guys. I don't like asking for things. All right, Tim. I'll shoot that to you. Yeah, Ken, I've been over to Leatherneck a few times. They actually did. I had them do the alignment on the Fox, and I actually need to reach back out to Garrett because it pulls to the right a little bit. But they did it the old school way, and I wasn't prepared for that. I was expecting a laser alignment machine, and it pulls to the right a little bit. But I can tell it's way 100% better than what it was. Let's see. Hold on a second, guys. Man, these people want to. Let's see. Actually, I need to update that, Tim. You just reminded me because my email address is about to expire. So I need to fix it. But I've seen it, Ken. It's pretty sweet. He's putting there's a couple of them over there. There's a Mustang 2, and then there was there's a newer S197 with something crazy in it. But yeah, I've been driving the Fox, and it's been running great. I think the transmission is not long for this world. I think that at some point in the near-ish future, that'll probably die. They expire Sublime when it's a university account and you've been graduated for 11 years. So I haven't been in school for 11 years and I still have my NC State account. And so I've always used it, and PayPal was set up with it forever ago. So they informed me that they're going to be terminating that. So I need to kick it over to another email address. I had to do the same thing for YouTube because my YouTube channel, I didn't really start until about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, when I started talking to you guys. And I'd always had a YouTube channel, just something I could use to watch and comment on videos. And it was my NC State account. So I actually had to make a new email address to shift the brand over to. That's right. That's right. Connor gets it. That's exactly it. Doesn't this? I scream like consummate professional here. Okay, I got you. I got you, Ken. I think I saw it, but like I probably didn't get a close look at it. I was there to get alignment because we were about to go to Foxtoberfest. That's true. That is true, Yellowhammer. You're not lying there. I'm about to lose it. But yeah, so I'm debating how I want to do this. So we have a base hobby shop where I could take the car and get it on a lift and go ahead and do the striker light installs, and it'd be a lot easier. But then again, I don't feel really good about taking the car on base and filming on base. I feel really weird about that. No, it's not. This is a manly drink, Zach. This is cranberry ginger ale. Nothing screams I have a beard and wear flannel shirts like this. Hey, later, Broken Tool. Appreciate you coming in here, man. I use my college email for tool discounts from Snap-on, Matco, and TechCon. Yeah, there you go, Ken. See, I just buy freaking All right. Well, I gotta say something. Tim, I appreciate you. You didn't have to do that, buddy. Like, I was purely trying to fund it off of I'm trying to fund it off the channel. That's the whole goal, is to be able to say that like something I love doing with my kids helped me do something I wanted to do. So I'm hoping that it'll all. Oh my goodness! Hold on a second. I'm hoping that it'll all work out, Tim, and I really do appreciate you, Tim. Everything will for sure. Everything helps. So you guys don't have to do that though. I'm just here to chat Mustangs with you guys. When I bought my Boss, one side exhaust was missing or broken off right below the baffle. It's pretty loud. Any suggestions? Hey, Brad, do you have a Facebook? And if you do have Facebook or Instagram, can you find my page and message me a picture so I can see what you're talking about? Because you're saying it's broken off. That's like, I'm very impressed that if you're able to break that off, because that's pretty solid. That's supposed to be like solid welds there. So yeah, send me a picture if you can, man. I'd like to take a look at it, and I'll tell you what I think. Oh, baffle's pretty loud. So I need to see like if you have the whole assembly. So like, you know what? Stand by. I'll be right back. Hold it down, guys. I'm gonna go grab a side pipe, and we're gonna bring a side pipe in here. This is good stuff here. This is what I like talking about. All right, Brad. So boss side pipe, right? Connects to the mid pipe. This is the baffle. This is a stock weld. This is horrible welding. You can tell this was an afterthought, but this is the baffle. So you're saying it broke off right here? Like you're missing this whole piece here. Is that what you're saying? Where's Tim at? Did he leave? I hope you heard me say thank you, because I do really appreciate it. Hey, later, Brian. Hey, Ken, man, I appreciate you. Ken, is it a post lift or is it a drive on? If it's a post lift, I'm gonna have to. I gotta buy some of the Steeda support braces, or the runners, or whatever you want to call them, the runner braces. I need to get some before I do that, because when I put them on those post lifts, I've got the Roush side splitters, and the pinch welds are like the exact same height or distance down as the side splitters, so it always crumples up my side splitters, and I've got to do something about it. I need to get the support braces, and I think they stick down just a little bit more. We're saying bye to Brian. Oh man, I'm already falling way behind. Falling behind. What's up, MJI? What's going on? I need to keep track of this real quick. I need a piece of paper. Oh, sorry, this. Yeah, it's my mortgage document. I don't need that. Okay. Oh, I didn't shut my garage door. Broke Brad, getting some Boss 302 S197 parts pages. These people, like me all the time, sell stock parts. Yeah, there are people that sell stock parts, and sometimes, oh my God, Sublime. Sublime's in a toolbox world of his. Sublime. Yeah, so there are people that sell stock parts, and there's some good people out there. So when I actually, funny story, ripped the reason this is not in my car is because the mid pipe it was on, I completely, it's the other pipe. So I backed into something or over like a parking stanchion, and this got caught on the parking support, and it ripped it off and completely destroyed my mid pipe. So I had to buy a whole new set, and I've got the pipes here, and I got one pipe that's damaged, and I have a brand new mid pipe actually that I'm contemplating. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on this Fox, but down the road I want to put a Boss 302 exhaust on a car that it shouldn't be on, like a Fox body. Right above the stock baffle. So you're running like, all right. So you're missing everything. All this is gone. You're saying like this is the baffle. So you're missing all that. It sounds like was it cut? Did somebody cut it? Does it look like it's cut, or does it look like it just broke? Because I mean, those are crappy stock welds, but like they look crappy, but they're decent welds. Like they shouldn't have just broke off, especially at 33,000 miles. Like it sounds like someone cut it off just to hear it. David, you remember we were talking about that, man? We were talking about that, and I started looking into it, and they are expensive. They were way more than I wanted to spend, because they would end up costing me almost as much as the dang car did. I would love boom tubes. I've listened to boom tubes on a Mustang on some videos, and they sound awesome. I'd love to do that. That'd be awesome. Problem is though, like if I do boom tubes, I still want to retain the. I don't know. There's something about the LX pipes coming out the back. It just looks. It's such a classic look. It looks great. That's what I meant. 2-pole lift. I'm thinking like 2-pole, but like the 4. I don't know why I said posts. The 4 supports. I got to be careful with them because they damage my side splitters. Like I have the same issue. Anytime I have to change the oil with my jacks, God, it just kills me. Do you have a set, Connor? Like, what are you running, Connor? And if you have pictures, man, shoot me what you got. No, you're good. You're good downhill. Pinks, what's going on? Haven't seen him on the lives. Who haven't you seen? Yeah, Connor's a good guy, Broke Brad. So I definitely recommend checking him out and keeping up with his stuff. I feel so bad. I still feel really bad about that too. So it's funny, guys. If you've been here long enough, I went to Ponies and Smokies last year, and we backed it. I ran into Connor, and I purposely like filmed some stuff on his car because I wanted to give him a shout out. Because I wanted, I was got to help another boss guy grow, right? And he was like, I put the video all together, and it was going to be a really long video. It was going to be a good one. And I started but it wasn't compiling because it was saying something was corrupt. And I started pulling out clips piece by piece. And it turned out that the video that was corrupt was Connor's car. So Connor was not in my Ponies and Smokies video. And I felt so bad about it. I was trying to get him a shout out, and it just fell apart. Yeah, Connor, you got that blower though. You got what I want. You got what I want, but I've got the transmission. So I've got the motor, I've got the trans. Now I just need the power plant. And no worries, privileged white male. Appreciate you hopping in, man. Well, he wasn't here for the discussion. We will be getting one when we save up enough for it. It was just kind of about my process of thinking and like how I'm going to do it. Because if I just say I'm going to save for it and I just say it, it's never going to happen. So like I actually physically need to take it and set it aside to where it's just like it's a known thing for that. To where I don't know, I expect like people in here to hold me accountable, be like, hey, how close are you? That's kind of what I'm banking on. That way, when I say, hey, we're there, like people will be like, when are you gonna do it? When are you gonna do it? Looks like it's cut. Yeah, I'd guess it was cut, Brad. I would guess it was cut. So, I mean, you should be able to find a set of stock ones online. Some people keep the mid pipe and they put turn downs on. I've seen a few people do that. You might be able to get a set of just the pipes. But my true recommendation is if it's a car you love, man, you're planning on holding on to it, these parts aren't going to be around forever. So if you can get a full set of the mid pipe and the side pipes together, I'd get it and just hang on to that mid pipe. I was super lucky, and there was a guy here locally who worked at a Ford dealership, and he somehow came across a Boss mid pipe, and he was selling it for $40. So I went and picked it up. So I got my spare Boss mid pipe for $40, and I got side pipes that are damaged. I need to get them repaired. I just haven't really talked to any. I haven't really put them on the car to see how bad they are. Copious. Haven't heard that word in a while. Message me around the lift when you can. I got to head out and get ready for Hey, no worries, Ken. Take care, brother. Take it easy. New words take another decade to get in the neck of the woods. Oh, All right, so I know I asked Broke Brad what mods he had, and I kind of blew past that comment. I need to go back and see. So I wanted to see what he had. Where's that? Where's it at? Where's it at? Trying to find his comment, man. Oh, I missed this though. Anyone in the market in Chapa has a 2013 Boss Laguna Seca for sale. So I missed that. So yeah, man. Hey, what if you're still here, Chapa? What color and yeah, which one do you have? The black and gray and 13s. I do like the grabber or sorry, I do like the school bus yellows too, but all right. So here it is. You got stock tune, Parnelli Jones cold air intake, oil breather, and exhaust. Okay, so you got the oil separator. Is your Parnelli Jones? Is it? It is the. So there's two of them. There's a plastic one, and there's a carbon fiber. Do you have the carbon fiber one? Hey, no worries, third pedal. You take care, brother. Hey, man. Hey, let us know when you find out about the SSP thing. I know he's got a car, guys. He's trying to figure out if it's a. He's a pretty new YouTuber. Go help him out a little bit. He's trying to figure out if he's got an SSP car. Some people are saying that some of the aspects of his interior kind of hint that it is an SSP car that's been kind of redone. So I'm kind of interested to see if he's going to do that. Come on. I have a wrench. Can I swing it? What are you talking about, Rich? I'm missing something here. Oh, boy. Same Parnelli I have. Okay. Well, that's a primo part right there, Brad. People, if you ever didn't want that, I recommend always holding on to it if you have the car. But that part right there, there's some people that'll pay like stupid money for it. I paid pretty stupid money for it, but like it's such a rare part, I had to have it. But I've seen people pay worse than what I paid. But that's a great part to have. My next thing I would do if I were you is you need to install a braided clutch line. So get a stainless steel clutch line, and then a braided clutch line, and then put in a MGW short throw. MGW is going to cost more than the Barton, but MGW is 100% worth it. All right, hold on. Okay. Oh, yeah, Zach, SSP is a police Fox body. Well, Denzel, I didn't win the Powerball, so it won't be anytime soon. So, yeah, if I'd won that Powerball, that'd be in my garage tomorrow. Hey, no worries, brother. You take care, man. Oh, yeah, there you go, man. Yeah, the one issue I had, so I had the MGW in my car when I bought it, but I did not have the stainless clutch line. And what I figured out was happening, I would bang it out all the way to 7,500 RPM. And when the line started to get hot, the line is plastic, so it would like kind of deform. And I've had a couple times where my pedal would just stick to the floor, and I have to tap it real quick to hopefully get it to come back up. When I put the stainless line on, all that disappeared because the heat didn't affect the line at all. Did we have somebody come in? Did we have an issue, Rich? I didn't even notice. Denzel, no, I can't do it, man. If you've seen what kind of stuff I got going on in here, so like I've already got three Suns, and I got 3 custom Power Wheels. I custom painted and had decals made just for them. They're identical to my car. Man, I can't start over that crap. I can't trade it in. I I would love to have one. I do want one day. I can't trade the boss. It's kind of been, it's my identity, and it's a car I've always wanted. And I do want a 350 too, but like, you know, the boss, I don't think they're going to make another boss. I don't think they will. I think they missed their opportunity here with the Dark Horse. So I think that's like the last one. About over 100 tickets, didn't get anything. Hey, I think I made $4. So my $20 got me $4. Cool. Solid mods, aftermarket clutch is a game changer too. Connor, I don't have an aftermarket clutch, but I will when I put on the Calmer Stage 3. So yeah, I still got the Calmer Stage 3 sitting under a tarp in my garage. Connor, when you putting that blower on? That boss. All right, this is gonna upset you, David. This is really gonna hurt you because you've been a long time subscriber. That boss has been paid off since before I started my channel. I've owned that car the entire time I've been doing YouTube. So yeah. And we were modding it. We were buying stuff for it left and right last year. You know, we did the GT500, the OEM GT500 rear wing. We didn't buy one of the replicas. It was off of a GT500. So we got the actual OEM Ford part from another GT500 that's on the boss. We got the 2013 taillights, which aren't cheap. If you guys know those aren't cheap. And like literally the crazy thing is we put those 2013s on and the Euro versions came out like literally like the next week. But I'm very happy with the OEM look. I think they're the best looking taillights Ford's ever made. So we put those on, and we also did the Roush axle backs. So we did those Roush axle backs, and I'm sure I'm missing a few other things that I've done. I can't think of them right now. But when we were getting prepped for Ponies and Smokies, that's when we were hitting mod. And I hate to say it, you know, David, like, I mean, it's kind of why I'm doing this kind of thing here. It's the only way I'll get to it. I'm not a huge spender. Like, I just can't do it. I got 3 children, and you know, my kids are my priority in my life, and you know, I love doing this kind of stuff with them, but like just taking care of them is the main priority here. Hey Tim, have a good night, man. I really do appreciate you and your gift, sir. You guys don't have to do that, and I thank you, and we will put it towards the project, or towards the blower. I don't know, Denzel. It'll be interesting to see because it's going to have that 10. I'm sure it'll be a 10-speed attached to it. It'll be pretty quick. It'll be interesting. I want to see it. I want to see what it does down the track. I do like it. I like the way it looks. But, you know, I've had my Boss 302 now for going on 6 years. It'll be 6 years in January. And I'm never getting rid of that car. What is up, Bama 5-0? How you doing, sir? We've been going strong here for a minute. All right, so I think I've got some new people in here. Or not new people. People that weren't here when I started. So when I started out the stream, guys, the Scander was a Marine buddy of mine who bought his Fox when he was 19. He's about to retire, and he's just trying to get back on the road. So I did that video for him on his lean fuel issue, or I think it's a lean fuel issue or timing issue. He went through that. I sent him the video so he can go in the comments and start troubleshooting. And he's been doing that, and he's still having issues. And he posted a status update in there. So if you're a Fox guy, please go in there, check it out, and see if you have anything to contribute. Maybe he's just trying to figure it out. He just wants to drive his car. Oh shoot! What do we got going on here, David? I appreciate you, David. You don't have to, man. You guys and Brad. Brad, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for hopping in here. I love talking boss stuff. If you got any more questions, man, hit me up. If you hit me up on Facebook, Brad, and I can find a set of side pipes, I'll shoot them to you. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. There is a Boss 302 parts page. You should definitely hop on that and do a I seek out post. I'm sure some other people might be able to source you set, because a lot of people do goes to a more conventional exhaust setup with just like an X pipe or something like that, and I think you'll be able to get one. But I appreciate you guys with super chats. I'm still kicking. Oh, Shell's in here? Did I miss it? Hey, Shell. What do you mean same here, 5 to 10? You made $4? I made $4. Yeah, we bought we don't play the lotto. We don't. And my wife found her desk. She was clearing it out because an old teacher used to work there, and she found money, and so we put it into a lotto ticket, and yeah, we made $4 from 20. Yeah, I did hear that, Sublime. I did. And if you look at I don't watch his channel, but his posts still somehow get suggested to me a lot. Stang Mode was posting a Megazilla, so they're making it sound like the Godzilla force induction motor was going to be inside the GT500. Anyone know anything about it? Because I'd love to talk about that. He said it right there. Hey, Broke Brad, if you're heading out, man, I do appreciate you coming in here. Again, dude, ask away. I can go all day talking about Boss 302s, and these guys some of these guys might get sick of it, but, I love that car, dude. I love it. That's what I want to know. Right there, Connor asked the question. Yeah, I saw the renderings. It looks like Sublime's car just modernized to. It looks like a Dark Horse GT500 hybrid. That's what it looks like. Oh, I got you, 510 for sure, man. Dude, this is like YouTube is fun. And it's my hobby. Like I get to video my hobby. Matter of fact, we were sitting down in my house today, and it was crazy because we were watching. The videos I watch are not the ones that are the most popular, but they're my favorite. Like we were watching the Boss 302S or Boss 302S or R. I can't remember if it's R or S, whatever. But the 302 racing grill installation on the Boss 302. That's like one of my first videos. And Maddox was only 2 years old. And it's so crazy watching it and watching how much my kids have grown and how they've kind of been a part of all this. And I freaking love it. Man, why's Matt sent? Matt, let's see. All right, Sublime is sending me stuff. Let me see. I don't like him telling me what to do. I don't know. I just don't want to show it. Let's see. Oh, great. Now it's not going to let me bring it up. Did you text it to me or did you Facebook it to me? Oh, you texted it to me. Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. All right. Yeah, it looks like a Dark Horse 2500 hybrid is what it looks like to me. I'm doing good. I just got one of my college classes grade up from an F to an A, now to a D. Oh, there you go, Zach. Well, I hope you keep improving, my friend. I like ice cream too, Gary. Oh, you're talking about the ice cream video? Yeah, I like that video a lot. If that's what you're talking about, Gary. I think I'm going to open the stream here in a second. A lot of people saying hi. Hi. Yeah, dark horses do look cool. No, Rich would not get rid of his 350. That's a silly question. What's up, fast cars and firearms? That's Johnny, right? That's Johnny. Used to be Johnny TV, I believe. Godzilla swapped lightning. I saw that was a SEMA. There's one at SEMA, right? The Godzilla swap lightning. So I think like the guy who did it, he had a Godzilla swap lightning, and then he had like a mini Godzilla sitting on the motor. Oh, for sure, Shell. That would definitely look good. What's up, Johnny? How you doing, sir? No one will ever get my Charlotte. Yeah, there you go, Rich. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else I want to talk about before I open the stream up. I'm trying to think of what else we got going on. Oh yeah, so I reached out to this company. I don't know what to do here. I'm probably gonna say no because they had LED lights, and I was trying to help them out. Help them, help me. But I was trying to see if they wanted to get a video on their products. I didn't see any. I did a search. I couldn't find any. And they don't want to do one on their 4x6 lights, but they want to do their newer lights. So they're going to want me to change out my lights in my Boss 302. But I've already got LED lights for Boss 302. And then I had another company trying to reach out for lights for Boss 302. And I talked them down into doing lights for the daily driver, which I still haven't done that video yet either, but I haven't installed them either. So I've been very hurting for time this past month. What's up, 4Blue? 4Blue's in the house. Hey, 4Blue. If you're busy, man, don't worry about it. But there's when you get a sec, if you get a sec, a Marine buddy of mine. I was just talking. People in here are gonna playing a broken record here. He bought his Fox body. Is running super lean. It's that video I showed a while back of the hot headers or red hot headers. He's been troubleshooting it, and he's been kind of posting the latest update of what's going on in the last video I made. If you have time and you think you might be able to contribute anything, please read it and help him out. I'm trying to help him figure this out. I'm probably going to go over there again and we'll shoot an update video because he's tried a lot of the suggestions and he's still having issues. And the company is not very helpful, is what he's telling me. Yeah, Yellowhammer. We usually pull about 20. I think the most I've ever had was like 33 at one point, and I don't remember what we were doing. But I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna do the 3,000. So we're past 3,000, obviously. But we're gonna do, and maybe we just won't call it 3,000, but we're gonna do giveaways. Maybe we'll just tie it into Christmas. I'm still waiting for my sponsor to send me the giveaway stuff, the strut covers. So we get some strut covers sent out, and they look great. I've posted a picture of one of them in the community tab. That's mine. It's going on my car. But we're gonna do some strut cover giveaways. We're probably gonna get, I can't say for certain, but I'm probably gonna pick up a set of Fox Body red line hood struts because everybody will love those. I don't even have them on my car yet, and I need to get them because I have them on the Boss, and they're freaking awesome. So I'll probably get a set of red line hood struts for a Fox Body, strut covers for an S197, strut covers for an S550, and maybe we'll do a shift knob giveaway from Nifty Shifters. Not sure yet. Is that what you think it is, Waze? You think it's 180 out? All right. I need someone who could speak intelligently about this to explain to me. Like, you literally think he's got it 180 degrees out. Like, it's backwards. Well, that's bad. Hold on a second. Let me get this guy real quick. See if I can tell him to hop in here. If you can hop in my live, we have a bunch of Fox people. Four Blues decided that he's won the hood struts. Okay. You know, you can, yeah. Well, we'll see how that plays out for you. We'll also do some of the more traditional giveaways that I've always done. We got the official Brailsford's Rides Boss 302 model for the channel. It's the channel model. You can buy them at your local Hobby Lobby because they're an affiliate of ours for sure. Not really. Don't sue me. That's where you get heat on headers. I love the red line. Oh, red line. Yes. Yeah, it's running, and like he can adjust it to where it's actually the motor sounds like it's running healthy, but it's oh man, it Waze versus Blue face off here. I don't know. I'm hoping that we can help this guy out. That's all I care about. He's not reading that. Let's see something real quick. I'll text it to him. All right. Let us open the stream. Boom. We got Gary. What's up, Gary?
I want to hear these two argue.
I know. I want to.
It's 180 degrees out. I mean, Blue says no. Wade Cody says yes. I want to ask you a question. How's the car running?
I mean, it was in that last video. I mean, it sounds like the startup had been sitting forever, so it sounded like crap when it started up. But when he got it going, I mean, it sounded fine. It's not rich. It's, if anything, it'd be super lean because I wasn't smelling crazy exhaust.
But I mean, how was it coming out? How did the exhaust sound when it was coming out of the exhaust? Because you said it's been sitting a long time.
I mean, it sounded fine to me.
Because I mean, is there any way it can be plugged up or anything?
I don't know. I doubt it because that dude was replacing like every nut and bolt in that car.
Here's the deal. If it was 180 out, it wouldn't start and run okay, no matter where you turn the distributor. 180 out on a small block Ford.
It'll start and run, but it ain't going to be good.
Yeah, and he was able to, like, when he was twisting the distributor, he was able to make it idle smoother.
180 out, that's usually when it pops and backfires and never starts. Pop, 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 and never fires.
I've had him start on 180 out, so I can argue that one. But still, the point is that it wouldn't run good. It would backfire and pop and everything else. But my question is this a fresh motor? Is this something he just put together?
No, it's pretty fresh because he just got the put the Pro M EFI system on, and he hadn't driven it since he put it on.
So what's it when he put the timing chain and stuff in it?
I was thinking the same thing.
You know, that's the thing. So I mean, he might pull that timing cover back off, man, and redo his timing chain.
That's what I'm wondering.
The other question is, if you see what I asked a minute ago, what headers are on it? Because I've seen some of those dirt cheap garbage eBay stainless steel headers glow red because they're so thin.
They're BBK.
Oh, well.
They were hot.
Yeah, they're hot. I'm thinking the timing chain, the distributor's off, but I don't agree with 180. The other thing is the injectors, the fuel pressure regulator, the tune could be. Here's another thing it could be. Not knowing what injectors he's got in it, he may have the parameters in that.
I think he's got 30-pound injectors.
Which video is this, bro? For your last one or something? Because I missed it.
Yeah, it's the last real video I made. Not I put shorts up periodically because I got a bunch of shorts I saved in my phone. But it's the last real video I made, and I think Blue's frozen.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, honey. Can you give me a toothpick? I got to get these boogers out of my teeth.
Hey, but you know the thing about it is, funny. The thing about it is that they will run on 180 out. I've had them do it before, but they run bad.
So hold on, everybody in here, because some people are asking what's happening. I'm gonna show my short video here real quick.
I'm gonna post this a couple places. I've asked a lot of people about.
Yeah, and those are not powder coated red. That's glowing heat.
That is hot. Oh. Yeah.
Rich, I agree with that, but I've seen some of the headers from eBay that they're super thin and they'll glow. You can almost make them glow just by lighting a lighter underneath of them.
I'll be right back. I'm going to watch that video.
Which video?
Yeah, Gary, it's just the beginning, so like you don't even have to watch the whole thing. Like I only had that part in the beginning. It'll probably take you like 2 or 3 minutes, not very much.
Smacky says timing's too far off.
Yeah,
is my internet okay right now?
You're good right now, yeah.
You're good.
The other thing I was thinking is if it's not the internet, you said he just put the Pro M standalone system on it. I'm wondering if he doesn't have some of the parameters set right or some of the injector settings right. So maybe it's spraying fuel enough for it to run, but the dwell on the injector, stuff like that isn't right.
Can you read that for Blue? T, you're not right, man. You're not right.
Hey, T. Hetzler, I want to say thank you for being my greatest fan. He's always dreaming up these things that he wishes or something.
Yeah, and the problem is I asked him, you know, have you reached out to the company? And he just said that talking to them is worse than talking to the DMV. I don't know what that means, but yeah, you might just have to suck it up and do it.
He might have to go to a local tuner or something.
Well, that's what he said, Rich. He said he did that. He said he set number 1 at top dead center, and it's doing this. And then he there was another comment about what was the comment he said? Something about 14 degrees. Let's see. He sees adjusted timing 14 degrees out with the distributor set at firing order on number 1 cylinder at top dead center. The car started immediately with a high idle, about 12 to 1300 RPM. I then turned the distributor to lower the RPM and watched as the long tubes began to glow red again. I then proceeded to see if there was a vacuum leak in the intake system. I didn't see or hear anything of a vacuum leak, so my next course of action will be to check the fuel pressure on the regulator. I'm running a high-capacity fuel pump from LMR. It feeds 30-pound injectors I have for the car. I've also calibrated the mass airflow sensor from Pro-Am. So, gentlemen, let me know what you think. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Hold on a second. So he doesn't have an aftermarket computer in it. He just has the Pro-Am Mass Air.
No, he's got a...
What computer is in the car?
Should be Pro-Am. It's sitting like
what he just said, and that what you just read is he's got the Mass Air from Pro-Am. Does he still have find out if he's still got a stock computer in it?
Well, he's driving right now. That's why he's not going to hop in here. But I'm pretty sure he's got the computer sitting right under where his passenger seat was. The whole management system. So it's yeah, he's got the computer, I believe.
Okay. Can he hook a laptop to it?
He can.
Okay, so then it's got an aftermarket page.
Yeah.
$3. What's up, bro?
I told him like he needs to. I mean, you don't want to run it like that. That's not good.
Right.
Like, he needs to. I would, if I was going to run it, I'd hook the laptop up and just be looking for parameters that just look completely ass backwards.
So what I'm curious is you said that he had it at 14 degrees. So here's the thing. When I just set up this, when I set up the Mega Squirt and that Fox that I just did, so you're supposed to set the timing at 10 for a initial start. You start it and then you shut it off. Or when it started, then you adjust it to 20 degrees and you lock it down, and then the computer will adjust the timing from there, retarded and advanced. And that's why I'm saying, did that computer system come with any instructions?
I think I asked that, and I don't know if he's got them anymore. But I'm sure they're on the Google.
Yeah, but we all know how, we all know the understanding of Google.
Bama, I'm with you, man. At this point, I think he's got like a lot invested in that motor, a lot invested in that car. I would just take it apart and do it again.
Wish I was closer.
What's up?
I wish I was closer, man. I'd figure it out and right away. It's hard. It's hard to diagnose a car when you can't put your hands on it.
Yeah. And he called me to see if I could help him out, and I was like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I really wish I knew more about this because I'm learning as we go. But
do you know if it's still the factory harness?
I just want to know what kind of timing gear he's got in there. I want to know what kind of timing chain he's got. Does he got the gears or does he got the chain?
Yes, you were right.
He's whistling like he's got the gears in it instead of the chain. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That noisy gear drive?
Yeah. So does he got the gear drive or does he got chain?
I got no idea. He's reading those comments and responding to him, so feel free to ask.
I'm asking.
A car will run 14 degrees off, but it ain't going to run 180. I mean, I've never in my personal experience seen a car run 180 out.
Oh, I have. I've seen people put the distributor in those things completely backwards and start them up, but they won't run good. They run like shit. That's not the case with this right here. Something's going on with his timing, and I'm thinking he needs to pull that front cover back off.
Couple hour job, off, fix it, put it back together.
Right. And, I mean, so he shouldn't have any problems because he just put it together, right?
Yeah,
No, I mean, yeah, he's been piecing the whole, like he's been piece by piece replacing everything from nuts and bolts all the way to all the mechanical parts.
Yeah,
it's one good thing.
something going with the fuel, or it's something with the timing. And I'm leaning more timing than I am anything.
Yeah.
Timing, or if it's I still go back to if it is a standalone style setup, the settings in there might be wrong on the injectors. If it's not running, so like the Mega Squirt that I put in that Fox, it plugs directly back into the factory harness, so you can't really fuck that up.
And here now, Smacky's garage he's got a point right here too. You know, timing. Sometimes those balancers have timings on them.
Yep. Some have
harmonic balancer?
3 and 4 sets of timings on them.
Right. So I mean, my thing is that that could be a thing
Later,
too.
Rich.
Rich, I really feel it's in the timing now.
Rich, take care. Connor, take care. Later, brother.
Take care, Connor.
Later, Rich. Later, Connor. Thanks for hopping in, friends.
Connor, you little tattletale. But anyhow, so my question is, before Blue Gauge, with that thing being like that, if he's feeding too much gas in that thing, will that happen too, or no?
Too much gas will make it glow too.
Nope,
Not enough will make it glow. Too much will make it glow. Where the timing's set will make it glow.
Well, it's either fuel, it's either a tune, fuel, or timing.
Yeah.
And that's why I keep leaning towards, here's the thing. If the settings are not right in the ECU, everything could be set correctly on the engine mechanically, but if the settings are not correct in the ECU, nothing will be right.
Well, he's running the baseline tune that came with it, I think.
Ah, there you go.
That's just enough to fire it.
There you go. That's just enough to get it running. That's it. He needs to get
So
it
what I
tuned.
wanted to know, what the reason I asked if it still has the factory harness in it is because I was going to ask if he had the ability to just throw the factory computer in it and fire it up and see if it still glowed. Because if it still glowed, then it's mechanical or injectors or wiring. But if it didn't glow, then that means it's directly in the tune and the ECU setup.
What's up, Teen Wolf?
So you would say you suggest that he throws his stock computer back on?
If it's set up for the stock ECU harness.
If he can still use his original harness, he can plug it in there, and the car should start and run.
Okay.
But if he's got a full aftermarket harness that only works with that computer, then it would be almost too much work to throw the factory harness back on it and mess with it.
He might be stuck in that. Yeah.
Then he needs to find a tuner, a local tuner, to straighten it out for him.
I told him there's a one near us that's not near us, it's probably about 2 hours away, but Fast Lane Motorsports, he needs to take his car there and get him a look at it.
Yeah, he needs to do something like that then, because if it's in the tune or the computer or whatever, because basically if he's got a base tune on it right now, like Ford Blue Gauge says, that's just to get that thing to start up.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get. I mean, he's probably like me, man. He's probably just trying to not spend gobs of cash, but he might have to.
When you're messing with those cars,
Yellow Hammer.
You're going to spend money. You're going to spend money when you're messing with those cars. That's just it. And Browsford, just like the rest of us.
Yep. Yeah, man, my Fox has been running good. I've been driving it around, and it leaks oil like crazy, but
it's better than a Chevy.
Where's it leaking oil from, though?
I can't tell. It might be leaking from it might be leaking from its plugs, but I think it might be leaking from the rear main seal, possibly.
I thought you said the valve cover.
The valve cover's leaking too.
I was gonna say.
See, I could replace those are easy.
if whoever put it together and put it in the car, if they put the seals that were in the head gaskets or in the intake gaskets or whatever in the China rail, that it could be leaking there too, because the China rails always leak.
I mean, I've got those flow tool pans in my garage, so like my garage is protected. But any time I park out in the street,
Wade's Cody, and he wishes he had Lydio by him.
I don't have to. I don't have to ever change my oil in the Fox because it's like a constant oil change. You just keep adding to it.
That's what my uncle said about a Chevy truck.
I'm not.
He said he's got to add a. Sorry.
No, you're good.
My uncle said he's got to add a quart every 2 weeks to his Chevy truck, so every other month he just throws a new oil filter on it.
But you still got to drain it to change the filter, right?
No, it goes. No, he goes through a quart every couple of weeks, so just throw a new filter on it every now and then.
The oil pan is below the filter, Sublime. It won't leak.
Oh, that's right. I forgot how those are set up. It's been a while.
Hey, Salty.
Yes, sir.
Those motors.
Salty, what do you think about your girl?
I think she got a really cool ass car.
She got a really cool ass car, but I think she's getting ready to have a baby.
Yeah, I think she's getting ready to
about?
pop. I think she's getting ready to pop something out of there. That's for sure.
Who are you talking about?
I think the old man and the wife is going to be like. I just hope what I'm praying for is I hope the grandparents don't try to get controlling and try to take over the baby. You know what happened with all the last kind of crap that happened last time.
Okay.
No, it's SRC Garage. Billy. Molly went and bought a badass Toyota Supra, but in that video, she's got a pair of maternity pants on and she looked pregnant.
So, that Supra is a right-hand drive too.
Yes, sir. She bought a nice one, buddy. She bought a rare one.
I'm in the town. If you're looking for a Supra, I'm in the town to get them. Like Marines come home from Japan, and they like tons of them buy Supras, and they come back with right-hand drive Supras.
Well, I tell you what, whatever one they bought, it's already had a bunch of stuff done to it. It's already got a lot bigger turbo, bad exhaust, hood exhaust. It's already got really nice drag wheels on the rear. I mean, the car is set up. It's really nice. It's got got a Haltech system on it and all kind of stuff.
You ain't right. You ain't right, sir. Salty, did you see the new rendering of the S650 500 that may be coming out sooner rather than later?
No, I haven't seen it, buddy. I haven't seen much of nothing today, man. I wasn't even watching
one more time.
I wasn't even watching YouTube until Gary sent me that text earlier, and I was like, "Well, hold on, let me get on the big screen and see this."
Hey, booger muncher. Now, when I told you that was happening, you said, "Oh no." But now, you hear?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
That sounds like to me he's trying to take credit for it, right, Gary?
When did I say that?
Because I told you a couple weeks ago that the Shelby's going to be coming out. S650.
Now, do they got any pictures of the side of the car, or just that front?
Just that front.
Oh, that's
rendering.
Is it supposedly really going to get a 7.3?
Dude,
what now?
Ford already put in for a patent for the Megaziller motor, and that's what the motor is being called, Megaziller.
7.3,
and it's a 7.3.
That doesn't mean they're putting the 7.3 in the Mustang.
Well, that's what all signs are pointing to. What the hell else are they going to put that motor in? I mean, obviously a truck, but they don't name their truck motors like that.
But I heard that
they've already put the Godzilla in the truck.
Shelby's actually doing that Shelby now.
I don't see them putting the 7.3 in the Shelby. I don't see that.
I don't know what they're doing, but I'm saying Shelby is supposed to be building it for Fords again.
Not unless they're building an all aluminum block, because that's going to be a lot heavier. It's going to be like 80, right at 100 more pounds on the front end. I don't see them doing that, because that car is going to be track focused.
Downhill.
So I don't see that.
Downhill, the video you sent me, I have watched that. And I mean, I'd love to do it. It's just they were some pricey ones.
Like I said, with 100 more pounds on the nose, that's going to throw off the balance of that car. If that's a track-focused car, I don't see them doing that to the 500.
Maybe they're going to shock the world and make it a freaking mid-engine Megazilla 500.
Oh God!
Naturally aspirated.
Man, don't be talking that like that, dude.
It's not going to be naturally aspirated anyway. It's a 500. It's going to have a supercharger.
Dude, like I said, the V06 isn't supercharged now, is it?
Eat your boogers and shut up.
Look
Nah,
here, booger boy.
look here, there, Sublime. You're reaching for the stars, there, buddy.
I know. Well,
Did you get
man.
caught eating your boogers again? I mean, they just
Apparently.
forgot about the last time.
Street Fox, the answer is yes, but not like now. Like I will be. So it sounds dumb, but I have to make like the mental. I have to make the separation for just the supercharger, or else like if I said I had a bank account where I'm saving the money, like it'll never go to a supercharger.
Take that comment off the screen and show them your jar.
What I'm curious of, though, is why are you saving for the supercharger, not saving to build the engine that you got for your Fox?
So I'm doing both, Salty, but like the way I'm doing it is like I'm just taking supercharger is what I wanted before I had the Fox, and I'm taking like half of anything I earn from the channel, which is not a lot. So it's going to take me like 15, 20 years, who knows? But taking half of whatever I get from YouTube and I'm putting it into the fund for the supercharger, and everything else will go to whatever else.
Stay in touch with Ken, because Ken might be able to hook you up with a supercharger.
Are you going to go with a supercharger or a pro charger?
Probably Paxton. But I mean, I'd be open to something else if a deal came up.
Because
And
Ken's getting a pro charger, don't he? Does Ken say he had a pro charger or something one time?
Ken's a dealer for Pro Charger.
Yeah, but he had one. He bought one off a guy
Yeah.
or something
Yep.
or other.
Yep. If I remember right, I think you're correct, Gary.
And if he's got that, shoot, man, I'm telling you, he could probably get you a good deal on that.
Yeah, but I don't got money for it right now.
But I just don't know if
got-
he's got. I don't know if that kit was for a S197 or a S550.
Yeah.
Though. I can't.
I've
remember.
got $7.
I don't know what it was for, but I would check with him just to see because he might.
Oh, yeah.
be man.
Oh, I would definitely stay in touch with Ken, because he's a dealer for a lot of parts, man. You're not going to be able to get a better
It all
deal than
depends
what
on
you
what I
get,
do, man. Because I'm not going to do, obviously not going to do any crazy stuff in that with my kids in the car, but I take it to the track.
Yeah, they're good.
If he's got a used kit, though, I think he might work with you. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Think of it is though, once you do get this kit, who are you going to have to install it? Brother,
What's up? Sorry, I was reading this.
I said if you do get this kit, say if you're lucky enough to get it within the next year and a half. I'm just hypothetically speaking. Who are you going to get to install this?
I
kit
will do
on
it
your car?
with a friend of mine who's done it on his car. I got a buddy who's been on my channel before. If you're the OGs here, which a lot of you are, he had the super quiet S550 Mustang that was supercharged at a race. He went from Paxton to single big turbo to Whipple. So he's done it all. He's taken everything on, put it off. He went from he took off his MT82, put on a stage 3, took that off, put on a power glide. I mean, he's gone through these things. So I'd have him come over and help me with it.
Okay, well, cool deal. Like you got somebody local that can help you, then that's cool.
Hey, one low. That was my thought, man. I was trying to win that lotto.
Man, we all were.
Yeah.
Nobody
No,
wanted
my
it.
wife found some money in the desk, and we
One
don't play the
person
lotto.
won in California.
Yep.
The
Oh,
whole,
one person in California won it.
Yep.
yeah, that's what I heard.
Yep.
See, that state should be banned from any lottery.
Don't worry, they're in the wrong state to win that. You're gonna be taxed through the friggin'.
Well, I guess
You
it was
ain't
like
lying.
5 or 6 people that won $1 million off that, though, too.
That was what? How many people, Gary?
There was 5 or 6 people that won $1 million off that, too.
I would have been happy just winning $1 million. You know, that would have been cool.
shit.
I don't even need $1 million. I'll be happy with like 100,000.
I'd be happy.
Nah, I'd be happy with the million because by the time they get through taxing it, you're not getting that million. You might
Yeah, I
get
just want to pay off my
500
house.
grand, 600 grand, or something like that. But the million would have been cool. I mean, that would have set me up. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that.
Oh God.
I'm not greedy like that. So
Hey, later, waistcoating. Thanks for hopping in here, brother.
Later ways, 100 grand would buy me a house, pay off a house, something along those lines.
I don't. Hey, downhill. I would trust Ken too, but like you guys have been with me, man. I'm a budget man, so like I got friends that have done it. I trust him. He's the one who sold me my Calamar Stage 3. You know, he was the one who's offered to come help me install it. He's the one who helped me go pick up the Fox body when I bought it. I mean,
there you go.
Sound
like a good friend. Sound like a good friend.
Well, the thing about it is you get to put your hands on it and help work on it, so you're learning too. You know,
that's the whole point. That's the whole point of everything I've done here. Like I'm trying to learn, man, and then that's like helping this guy troubleshoot is just trying to help me pick up some extra knowledge.
Sounds like to me, if you keep doing all these car projects, you're going to have to find your little local building around there you rent. That way you can put all your projects inside the building.
Well,
what did the bird say when it flew over Brailsford's house?
Street Fox. We got a drag strip about 15 minutes from my house.
What did it say, One Low? Cheap, cheap, cheap. I think he's calling you cheap there, buddy.
Hey, man, that's the way you got to be in this day and time.
I don't care. Like that's how you know what? So, all right. So like, let's I've seen my parents had to declare bankruptcy when I was a little kid, and I was old enough to understand what was going on, and I don't want my kids to ever have to go through that. We survived on spaghetti, taco kits, and hot dogs for a long time.
My parents did that same thing. Thank God I wasn't old enough to. I mean, I was alive, but I wasn't old enough to know what was going on.
Yep.
I just know one day that we went to school, and when we woke up, we got out of our beds. We came back home that day, and we didn't have no beds. I do remember that. We didn't have no furniture in the house. They took everything we had. They emptied our entire house out. Now that I remember. And that's all because of my dad went in business with another guy, and the other guy went and charged up a bunch of material at a wholesale house and just didn't pay the bill and stuck my dad with $80-something thousand bill back in the 70s. And trust me, $80-something thousand back in the 70s, man, that's like 10 million now.
Well, I feel super like I definitely, man. You know, I count my blessings that I got everything I got. That I have what I have. Like I'm very happy to have what I have. You know, there's a reason I have what I have is because I'm very, 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 very careful. And I'm just, you know, I don't like. Could I afford a supercharger? I probably could go buy one, but like that would not be smart. It'd be a huge hit to my savings, and I don't need to do that.
You need it.
No, you're doing it the right way, man. Just save up for what you want. You're doing it the right way.
There is no tomorrow. Live for today.
No. When you got 3 little kids like he's got,
you're absolutely right. But for me, I got many days left.
Look, when he's got them 3 little bitty babies and a wife that depends on him, yeah, he's doing it smart. Because I remember how much my little babies cost back in, you know, when they were born. I couldn't imagine trying to raise a child now. HPR, what's up, buddy? I would not want to raise a baby in today's times. Oh my God, man, it would be expensive. Holy crap,
dude! Here's what I'm trying to figure out. So my kids they get sick more often than I feel like I ever was. But I think that's because like for 2 whole years, right? Nobody was exposed to any freaking germs. So, anyways, like I give my parents all the credit in the world because how the freak do people keep a job if you have to keep taking off work to take care of your kids at home?
Dude, that's why my mom was a stay-at-home house mom. She never worked.
Well, my wife had followed me around for a long time, and she started working when we moved here. But like you know, the flexibility is more on my end because I'm in charge, so I can like telework if I have to.
Yeah.
So you got HPR in there. Ask him, see if about what I was talking about. He's got a Pro Charger or something he bought off a guy.
Ken, do you have any kind of supercharger kit for a S197 in your shop?
Negative.
How the hell you ain't sitting in his damn shop?
I know. Or if he does, it's spoken for.
No, he bought one off a guy or used one or something, I thought.
Mm-hmm. I think Gary's right about that. I guess I could turn on the chat and read it.
Yeah.
Read it.
There we go.
Read it.
Okay. Street Fox, I don't know if I'm going to Ford Takeover, brother. That's a haul. That is a haul.
Not for a 197, but the kit Gary is talking about is for the new S550. But he does have one.
Oh, Sublime is right again. Look at that.
No, I didn't know what he had it for.
Not you. Salty was rubbing it to me. Like, what the hell you do?
Salty telestripes on the World Wide Web. What the hell is that supposed to mean there, T? And Street Fox. Let's see, your question is, Salty or Ken, does TKX need different bell housing for TKX? Street Fox, I can't answer that because I've never used a TKX. Ford Blue might know that answer. I personally don't have any knowledge of that.
Toot toot.
Nope.
Toot toot.
DKO 500 is the only one I've ever personally had my hands on.
Toot toot.
Street Fox, where are you located again?
Goody goody.
You say it's in Charlottesville?
He's in Virginia.
Yeah. What's up, Leighton?
So blatant.
Hey,
Rob's Rods. How you doing, Rob?
Oh, I was gonna say, T, you're looking like you might want to move back to New Hampshire, brother. It looks like that state's turning red.
My brother's
What,
in New
T?
Hampshire.
T. Hetzler don't like Red City?
I hope he does.
Oh,
Oh, I gotta keep this
That
thing
power
charged up.
glide, the power glide my buddy had was amazing.
Power glide, man. I'm telling you, if you want to drive it, if you're gonna track race, go with a power glide. But if you want to drive it every day on the street, I wouldn't say go with a power glide. Especially if you're running a 408. You better you better drop your gear way down or run a gear vendor's overdrive or something on there.
I agree 100% with that, Ken.
Virginia Tech. Okay.
hey,
I was looking
you know
at
what?
Virginia Tech back in the day.
You know what, Brosford? I'm gonna tell you. I think that you need to go to Ford Takeover because, for one, all of us are going to be there, and you could talk to Ken in person about what's going on with your car. And
I could talk to Ken over FaceTime if I ever wanted to.
yeah,
I got you.
In person with that guy is so much better.
I'm
I got
sure
you,
it
T.
is. But that is a long trip, and I've got my plan on kind of the main show I think I want to hit in this year is Ford Nationals because I've never been. I've always wanted to go.
Ford Nationals is cool, but I'm going to tell you something. You come hang out with us, it's even cooler.
I hang out with you guys every Tuesday, and most
That
of
ain't hanging out. Come on,
It ain't
get
the
out of here.
same, man. Go to Ford Takeover.
Yeah.
And Ken says he'll even give you his number. But go to Ford Takeover, dude. I'm telling you. Take the family,
Dude, my wife is still this much interest in this stuff.
My wife is this much interested in this stuff too, but she's going.
Problem is, though, Brelford, you hadn't got your wife around a good group of people like that.
Well, the other part
would
is
be
around
around Ford Takeover.
So like I'd be going if I go. I'm driving the boss. I'm not taking my entire family in the boss. I'm not towing the boss, especially with gas prices the way they are. I paid to drive. Just driving that dang Fox to Charlotte, man, that cost a crap ton of money in gas.
But hey, Biden said the gas prices are going down.
They are to $3.
Yeah.
Like we talked about that in this stream a long time ago. That hey, the They're spiking, but they're going to settle it back down to 3, so that becomes the new normal.
Yeah, well, you know, they're not settling down to 3 here because there's still 4 here.
Wow.
Well, I won't tell you what it is here then. I won't tell you what I got gas for today then.
It's still pretty high here.
280.
I got, well, you was almost right. I got it for $2.81 a gallon.
I was guessing. We're at 313.
That's in there too. Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
But y'all got to remember too, I only run 87. I don't run high tail.
91. I'm talking about my daily driver. I towed the Fox, and it was horrible. Dude, the Boss, my most fuel efficient vehicle. Okay, my wife's Explorer is pretty good because it's got the 2.3 turbo, but the Boss can get 26 miles per gallon.
That's what Ken just said. The Boss gets better gas mileage than Buck.
Yep.
That's good.
T, your gas should be cheaper down there in Texas. Hell, you're right next to the damn oil wells, dude.
The only way I could swing Ford Takeover is, when is Ford Takeover? In June?
Yep, late June.
The only way I could
22nd,
swing
23rd,
that
I
is
think.
if that became like a trip for my wife to see her family. And if I went and if that happened, I'd probably wouldn't even bring a car. I'd probably just drive a rental out there and
23rd and 4th, I think.
to hang out.
23rd and 4th.
Yeah, I mean, of course I'd love to go, but I got to pick and choose my battles. I got to take leave.
What I tell you what everybody should do is get together and organize some kind of car meet on the East Coast, like down around North Carolina, other than Mustang Week. I mean, Mustang Week's for teenagers. Let's just say that. A grown up car meet.
But Carlisle Ford Show, dude, is awesome. It is. It's a great show. It is. But we're not
damn. There you go. $20.
Ken, dude.
There you go.
Do that. Don't do that, Ken.
Look at there. They're gonna super chat you all the way to Ford Takeover, buddy.
Yeah, I think this needs to be a separate. This needs to be a separate fund, and that fund's going to grow faster than the Supercharger fund.
It
I'm
will.
telling you right now.
Donate to that fund.
Use that jar right now just for the funds to get the Ford Takeover, and then worry about the Supercharger.
Oh my God.
See, now you got yourself in a pickle now.
What?
Ken done started.
When is it, anyways? It's in
You got the
June.
wrong
Ken done
goals,
started.
Matt. That's the problem.
I think last year Ford Takeover was almost the same dates as Carlisle.
Well, see, they moved it this year. They moved it instead of the beginning of the month, they moved it to the end of the month. 23rd and 24th, I think. Last year it was the 8th, 9th, and 10th or something like that.
T, I'm never the little spoon. T, never.
That still didn't sound right, Matt.
No, it didn't.
Hey, I just want to.
No, he don't want to bunk with Salty, buddy. I snore like a freight train. Don't nobody want to bunk with Salty, I promise.
Hey, Ken, I appreciate you, man. You didn't have to do that.
My chat just went all weird there. What the hell is going on with that? It's still weird. What the hell? What the hell is happening to my chat?
I don't even know what blowers are going for nowadays, because they were before all this nonsense was happening. You could get a Paxton kit for $55. I'm guessing they're $65 now at least.
Don't buy a Whipple. It's gonna be close to 10.
Oh, I know that. Unless you get a Gen 2, a used one.
You might be better off getting a VMP Gen 3 R or something like that.
Well, Ken's a dealer for that ESS or what is that?
Yeah, ESS, but they don't make a kit for the S197 yet.
Paxtons are now.
Later,
I was talking to Ken about that. He said the only one they make it for right now is the S550.
The tuner kits are $6,000, and then they go all the way into the sevens, high sevens. Yeah, man, prices have gone crazy on these things. They used to be $5,500.
Well, there you go. He just told you what he's a dealer for. There you go. Vortec, Paxson, Whipple, ESS. Keep on going. Turbos, if you want to go that route.
I want to reach out. I want to reach out to the Navy's like hurting for numbers right now, recruiting. So like, I need to figure out who to reach out to and just tell them like, let's create a Navy Boss 302 wrap. Protect my paint, wrap the car, something Navy related, but also keep the Boss 302 graphics, and pay me for that.
Hey, you never know until you ask, man.
Let's recruit and spread the good word.
That's what I'm saying. You never know till you ask the Navy.
I don't know who to ask.
You might be on something.
I don't know who to ask.
You know who to ask. Or you
Who
can
is your senior?
I'm very good at figuring out the right buttons to push, but that's also like a very, I don't really advertise that I do this to any, like nobody at my command knows I do this except for like one contractor who found it on the local car page.
You don't have to talk about this because you're just doing a wrap to help recruit people, so it's going to help you. They don't have to know about YouTube or anything else.
I'd want them to know about YouTube though, because YouTube is a huge exposure, man. A lot of people watch YouTube, man.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that he don't want them in his.
Well, that I 100% agree with that too. I don't know what happened to my chat, but it is completely freaking wigged out. Ever since Ken made that super chat,
Ken, what you working on right now?
Trying to get you to go to Ford Takeover.
That's funny.
He is.
Cashews.
Hold on,
it's in Jackson, Tennessee. And
it's in Jackson, Tennessee, right?
Pistachio.
Yep, Jackson,
Tennessee.
All right, I'm gonna pull up the map of this trip. Hold on, let's.
It'd probably be a couple hours more than MJI's distance, basically.
I don't know. You could probably just follow MJI up there. That way you wouldn't have to travel alone. Just you guys follow each other. That way, in case somebody breaks down, him, or somebody like that. I mean, y'all got people around you.
You guys could probably find a good meetup point.
Yep.
Did you guys all vote today?
Yes.
Yes. I voted last week.
I was the first person in my line.
All right. This is no bueno here.
He's already said way too many miles.
Hold on.
You can't look at the miles, man. Just think if you were going to Daytona or something like that, it'd still be a lot.
See, here's the problem though. Like when I do a trip like this, like when I drove up to American Muscle Car Show twice in Pennsylvania, and that's like a 7-8 hour trip. But I like to stop places and do stuff. Like I can't do that because it takes.
He's like the silverback version.
Well, you can still do that going to Ford Takeover. Just stop.
Yeah,
stop.
Don't make it like a 1 day trip. Make it like a 2 day trip. Drive halfway in 1 day.
I can't see.
800.
It's 800.
That's nothing.
So it's 600 for me.
You can't say it's nothing. You do it by yourself with egg rolls. All right. I have to do it with 3 children.
I had the wife and 400 egg rolls. Thank you very much. And that wife probably
so you're sitting there
just as much frustration as 3 kids. So I think we're even.
You're keeping your mouth stuffed with egg rolls, and you're having a good time driving. I'm driving.
Trust me, even a wife is not bad as 3 kids, especially 3 young kids.
You forget my wife.
I think it probably depends on the wife.
You got to travel 100 more miles a night.
Exactly, for Blue.
Stock up on the diapers and come on.
No,
I would say my dad probably would have wanted. I know my mom pretty well, and I would guarantee my dad probably wanted to push her out of the car on our trips many times.
It's the opposite for us. My wife once pushed me out of the car.
Hey,
Look at
every
Ken. Said,
relationship
I've been to
has their
Mustang Week
assholes.
twice. I know the trip.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
hey,
But see,
hey,
that's the
look,
thing, man.
look,
I like.
we got almost a year to work on him. We'll see what happens.
Guys,
You know, Matt, now every time we live stream you have, especially when Stupid Fast Truck gets in here, and be like, hey, Stupid Fast Truck, we got a fund going for Brailsford to get him to Fort Takeover. We need some contributions, sir.
what you don't know is you're secretly funding the supercharger even more.
No. They're funding gas mileage and hotel bills.
No, I wrote it down. I wrote it down what it was for. Okay.
Then you will be falsified.
I
And
wrote it
forever
down.
shunned.
I wrote it down. I'm trying to keep it separated for whatever it's supposed to be for. Like I do want to make sure I continue to work on the Fox too. Like the 2-car thing is hard, but like I think it's not undoable.
Well, one thing you'll get to look forward to. At least you won't get to see the horror of Salty at Fort Takeover because I won't be there.
Yeah, it's not as bad as you think, Zach. Yeah, my kids are pretty good about telling me they got to go, and as long as you don't give them a lot to drink, and they don't have to go all the time.
I just said stack up on the diapers.
That's right. Stack up on the diapers.
You can even wear a diaper yourself.
I was gonna say, adults wear diapers. You just never stop. Everybody just keep diapers on.
Look, I'm saying. I mean, we got a year to work on him. He can teach the little boys how to pee in a cup. So between now and then.
Hey Ken, I appreciate you, man. Again, dude, you guys are all great people, and I just like talking. So you guys definitely, please don't. I hope no one ever feels they need to do that like that. I don't ask for things. I just like talking to you guys.
That's actually pretty cool. I never thought about that. 91. That's a pretty cool idea. My problem is if I didn't stop, one of my kids would have thrown it and hit me in the back of the head while I was driving.
That is a fantastic idea. So what's the roll of quarters? It's like $20, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
If I haven't had a roll of quarters in so damn long, I don't know.
But seriously though, that is a great idea. But then once they've paid you all their quarters, and all bets are off. So you
don't give them a roll of quarters. You just give them $21 bills. That way they actually get to see the green.
Oh, I think my kids would understand. At least my oldest would for sure. He's good about counting money. My son was playing baseball. This was his first season, and I was trying to encourage him to try a little harder. So we got pay for play, and damn if he didn't get good quick. Every out he got that he caused, it was a buck. If he caught a fly out, it was $5 because I was trying to encourage him to run under it. Every hit was like if we got a single, it was $1, a double $2, triple $3, obviously, and a home run was $5. Well, he got like 4 home runs. He started raking in the dough pretty quick.
That's good, man.
I did something similar to that with my daughter when she was in school. I told her every A she gets on her report card, she gets $5, and every B she gets $3. And if she makes honor roll, she gets $100. And I tell you what, every year I was giving her like 150, 160, 175 bucks. That shit was getting expensive.
That's not a bad idea though, because I mean you're setting her up for long-term success there.
So yeah, I said.
I saw that.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that and get pulled over by the police, brother.
You'd be in some trouble.
Oh, seriously. You can't even let a grown-up ride in a car.
See, that's the nice thing. So if you and MJI did meet up at a location somewhere, whatever, then you could always pawn off some of your kids on him.
There you go.
Well,
yeah.
I'm sure Isaiah would love to play with one of them in the car while
I was just going to say that, yeah.
Matter of fact, one of your kids are about the same age as his, right?
Yeah, Maddox and Isaiah are pretty close.
See, there you go. We're helping you get there.
Yeah, man. We're giving you solutions.
Maddox is he's a character, man. He's a character.
MJ's like, MJ's probably thinking, damn, what did I start here? I'm gonna have all 3 of these kids and my kid in the car with me, and Brelford and his wife
It was
gonna be
more
riding
like-
in peace.
more likely it's like, what the hell did I get into here?
Yeah, exactly. What's up, Mob? How you doing, buddy?
Mobster. Oh, that was bad.
Yeah.
Sublime,
so weird thing is,
you
I get.
jinxed
So I
us.
was saying earlier, I get more compliments in that Fox than I do the Boss.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'm driving it, I've been sitting at stoplights like this week. I swear to God, like 5 people rolled their window down, either ask me about it and compliment me on it.
I think it's just because it's an older car.
Probably.
It's still
No,
in good shape.
because it's a Fox, man. That's I mean
Well-
they're at a premium right now. You seen the prices of them?
Well,
It's crazy.
I
Even
tell you
the
what,
convertibles are going up.
Just the wheels, the headlight buckets, and the Mach 1 lip changed the entire look of that car. It just looks way better.
What's up,
Oh
Cal?
yeah, I'm sure it is.
MJI says I'm flying out. Isaiah's going with Bruford and his kids.
I bet
Brelsford
MJ's
already has the majority, so what's one more?
We'd have 1 ticket, MJI, and we just do rock paper scissors, and whoever loses, that's
There
the
you
drive.
MJ's like, there's sometimes I wish I would just keep my mouth shut.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put this exhaust pipe back in my garage.
Yeah, like the convertibles, man, they're going through the roof right now. I mean, the prices are really going up on Verts, especially the nice ones.
Well, you know what's really funny, don't you? If I
What's
drive the 70 Mach 1 and I go to a showroom like that, these young kids don't even know what it is.
Oh, that don't surprise me none.
They don't even know what it is. But if I'm in the new Mach 1, they know exactly what that is.
Yeah, I mean, the Coyote, let's see how I can say this. The Coyote fanboys, as I'm going to call them, I'm sure there's a lot of other names I could call them, but I won't say that on Relford's Live. But the Coyote fanboys are nothing like the old school hot rod boys like we were back in the day.
No.
These kids are just, man, I really don't even know how to explain them. Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
I mean,
Hey,
I've
sorry,
even
guys,
had Mike have him call that 70. I've had him call it a Maverick.
Really? Oh my Lord.
Who we lose for Blue Phillip?
Yes.
Hey, Rich, what's up, bud?
So Bruce.
As much as I
Rich,
love,
back.
as much as I love the Maverick, that is an insult to that car that you have.
The truck.
No, Gary said when he drives his 70 Mach 1, he said he's had these young kids even call that car a Maverick.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. As much as I love the Mavericks, that's an insult to that car Gary's got. Downhill Daddy, what's up, buddy? My chat finally straightened out.
We're almost at 2 hours. I have to end this so Sublime gets his time for his stream.
No, I'm not going live tonight. I got to get the guys out the door at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna tell Sublime, you jinxed us, buddy.
Hey, did you watch Bob's new video?
Yes, I did. I love that. I love that van. You didn't see my comment?
I would drive that van to work.
Oh yeah, you didn't see my comment? I put in the
No,
bottom of that. I said, what Car Mob and next time Sublime's up there, what they should do is try to recreate that scene from Teen Wolf. Let Car Mob drive and Sublime get up on top, try to like air surf, like he did in Teen Wolf. Y'all remember that scene?
I don't think Sublime can dance.
Oh, I could dance, but I sure was only doing it on a roof going 30 miles an hour.
Well, nobody said he had to go 30 miles an hour now.
I'm telling you, dude, I would drive that thing back and forth to work. I'd save so much money in gas with that.
Man, you ain't lying.
He's already drove it to work several times. Well, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna save that.
I like when he said, I can only manage 105 miles an hour. Maybe one day when we get these mods, I can hit that magic 120 that it says on the speedometer. I started laughing.
I have not watched that. I've been busy all day.
I'll be honest with you, when he was sitting there on the back behind the van and he was talking, I swear, whoever got in the van, I thought it was Sassy. I'm thinking, oh, now she's gonna take off in it.
Mob, what I want to ask you is now, is that did that van come from Michigan? Has it spent all its life up there? If it is, that little bit of rust, that's nothing for a Michigan van, especially for a 99 model.
Yeah.
You would think that thing would be rotted to the core.
Is it a Econoline? One of the
No, it's a Chrysler.
Oh.
No, it's a
parents-
minivan, Dodge minivan, Chrysler, Dodge.
It's an
minivan, whatever.
espresso.
When we were
An
growing
espresso.
up, see, I want to get what we had when I was growing up. My parents had one of those Ford conversion vans with like the nice wood trim interiors,
Right.
with curtains and all that. I want one of those. My wife would hate it, but I'd love it.
I'm telling you, man.
I want the
things are
18
cool.
van with a waterbed.
I had an 18
Oh,
van
the
like
grandfather's.
the
Okay.
18, but mine was a Ford.
Oh,
Okay, so it was your grandfather's van. Okay, I got you. So
Yeah.
you know the van its entire life, and so that's cool.
He's got the right idea on it because he likes hanging out the window and stuff when he's videotaping.
Yeah. Problem
We're
is, he's got to put a turbo on it to keep up with people.
I shit you not. When we were in Jackson and Sublime Kid's here to tell it. Was he not hanging out your window trying to get videos of everybody?
I thought he was
See,
going to fall out of the car.
so my Toyota, the good thing about my Toyota is the back window, the hatch window, it goes down. So you could be sitting right in the back and take windows from the pictures from the back.
Crown
Hey,
Vic
oh God, the
wagon?
Crown Vics with the wood panels. Yeah, my neighbor had one of those.
No, he
back
said
in
a
the day.
Crown Vic wagon. I've never
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
a
I know.
Crown Vic wagon.
I've seen them. Yeah,
I've seen an LTD wagon, but I've never seen a Crown Vic wagon.
my neighbor had one. It was red with the wood paneling, dude. Oh my God, the
Wow.
most ugliest thing you ever seen.
Well, he
Oh,
said
you know
that's
what?
his
I'm
wife
thinking of the
wants, though.
Chevy version. I'm thinking of the Chevy version of that.
So John,
I think just
Grand
throw like a
wagon,
little
yeah.
small damn turbo on that van, boy, and he'll be getting it.
Turbo and a supercharger because he's a dreamer. What?
Hey, you see what Booster Boys done in their minivan, didn't you? Them jokers run damn low nines in their damn minivan.
Oh boy.
I got a cool
John,
van
I'm
though.
not sure what you're trying to say here. Turbo Astro van. Oh, Astro.
I can never,
Those were popular for a long time.
I could never get into that. I mean, with the Astro vans, yeah, cool. What was the one that was Ford had it during that time?
Was
The
it-
Aerostar or the Windstar?
No, there was the one
EcoStar.
before the Aerostar.
EcoStar.
No. It was like their first version of their minivan with that little pointed ass roof.
Oh,
like a
I know what
damn-
you're talking about. It starts with an A.
God, it was so ugly, man. God, I'd never get into that one. The
People
Aerostar.
loved it though. Apparently, it was like one of the most popular cars. I mean,
The Aerostar, what I said.
Aerostar.
Yeah, the Astro van from Chevrolet would look so much better, man. It really did.
Well, the
Yes.
Astro van was actually kind of cool looking.
Yeah, MGI.
It really
you're
was,
right.
man.
Sublime, you need the National Lampoon's wagon parked next to your GT500, same color.
Hey, as long as I'm landing the girl in the Ferrari, that's all fine with me.
Man, you wouldn't even know what to do with that. Sit there and throw
The
rocks at it.
hell I wouldn't, brother.
He'd eat the peanuts out. Never mind.
Yeah, he almost got it out. Kim, give me a kiss and tell me what it. No, Philip.
John, I don't think you've ever been in here before, man. Welcome to the live stream.
Yeah, welcome, John. That's what I said. That was my comment. The first 2 words. Jump it.
And good luck, Zach.
Yeah, my teacher, we had to make a plan because I'm having problems. Apparently, we found out I am not understanding any of the directions whatsoever. So we have to figure out something else. And she has me doing 2 a
Let 'em up.
day.
Let him up.
And when I finish one, I email
out.
her and let her know how I did on it for the the grade, and then I do another one, and I email her that grade, what I got in that, and what me and her are doing is
Good luck with
the
that.
only way with gonna work right now, because my parents do not want me to have to take this class again next semester, and I don't want to.
Well, I hope it works out for you.
Yep.
Just
So
take your
far, I
time.
went from having an F now. Today, I finally went up to a D. Now I just have to get from a C to a B, and then my teacher says at least either a B or an A to pass, at least to pass her class, and then I'll be good.
John's asking Cleveland or Windsor.
Both. I like both of them.
I don't know about either really, so I'm not going to comment.
I like both. I like the Cleveland and I like the Windsor. They both got their strengths, both got their weaknesses. So
Oh man, I'm tired. I need to go to bed.
I'm Keith. Glad to meet you, Tired.
My parents used to do that to me all the time. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm Mike.
I
Nice to meet you.
honestly really think all this college is just getting me really annoyed and possibly over the edge, because it's just taking so long to finish. And
You think Zach? Let me tell you, man. You'll think it's taking a long time to finish, but as you get older, dude, like just time flies. So you'll realize it really isn't that long.
What's up, Pink?
That's
I
the
was
station.
supposed to originally start in August, but because of the whole hurricane thing that happened in August, they pushed it back. Then we're like, oh, we're not starting until September. I'm like, oh, great. So now we're going to start later. I'm like, that's
Yeah, but you got to look at it like this. That was out of your control. I mean, you just got to take things as they come. So, stuff like that happens, man. You can't do anything about it. You can't control it.
That's an old LTD station wagon on a diesel truck frame.
Oh, that was cool.
My teacher was like, well,
Now that I'd drive that.
But then
Oh,
she was
man,
like,
I'd love to have that.
right now
Shoot,
she
you ain't
wants
lying.
to focus on fixing all of the assignments that have a really low grade, because she's saying the ones that have a low grade is why my grade is so low, is why it's down that low. Because half of the assignments I have are either 20%, 30, or 40, or like none. She wants me to fix all those to get them at least 100 or 9 close to a good grade instead of being an F.
John,
Just stick to
John,
your
you
books, buddy.
asking-
You'll get it.
John, you
I'm
asking Procharger or Paxton? I don't know. They both are good, but I know a lot of people that run the Paxtons for the daily drivability, and Procharger is almost the same kind of setup. So,
Well, if HBR is in here, he can definitely answer that one.
yeah, Ken,
For real.
what do you think? Procharger or Paxton, or is ProTech a thing? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I think he meant Procharger, but I'm not sure.
No, I think there possibly could be something on the aftermarket.
If I do get stuck on something, I can always set up a little schedule Zoom with her, and she'll Zoom with me and help me out with it.
Tutoring is
Good deal,
always
buddy.
good, man. I always went to tutoring to help me out because it was, first of all, it was mandatory for the program I was in, but second of all, I realized that I had to learn how to learn.
Yeah, John, I got a buddy of mine who's got 3 of the GSP cars.
I tell you what, I spent a lot of money on my oldest boy for going to tutoring and stuff like that.
I'm about to, I might be giving each of my kids a year of my GI Bill.
No, you got to do what you got to do, man.
Well, I don't want to go.
John-
I've got no desire to go back to school. So,
Yeah.
John, HPR's asked you a question. Is it on a Coyote or a push rod? When you're asking for the Procharger or the Paxton.
I'm going to get another fancy ginger ale. I'll be right back.
Fancy ginger.
I'm going to keep drinking my fan of
I
orange.
know if
and
I ever
after
need a
this-
tutor, I can do it through the college, because I found that out the other day. I don't have to pay anything for it. It's free from them.
Well,
Which I
then why
never
don't
knew.
you
I
get
was like, oh, you have to pay. Nah. They were
Then
like,
you
no,
need
you
to
don't.
do
It's
that.
free. I'm like, yes.
Then you need to do that, and that way you can help you get the grades you need to graduate and get through school.
Yep.
See, I would have guessed Paxton with the push rod.
Procharger makes a bad setup for a push rod, dude.
Is it Pat? No, Procharger would be push rod.
But if you can get the tutoring for free, Zach, then that's what you need to do.
Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it.
Usually it's covered in the school you're paying. Like if you're paying for the class, usually like the tutors will be like an undergrad or a graduate or something, grad student.
Drinking Fanta Orange here, it ain't chasing it or adding nothing to it.
I'll be in bed in a minute. Yep. Love you. Good night.
Oh,
They
okay,
have
cool
to
deal.
find- For their tutor, they have to find somebody that deals with autism. I can't have a normal one. They have to have somebody that's special for me because I have knows it. Because there is normal people, I can't do that. They won't because it pulled every issue I'm getting now.
I'm sure they'll help. I'm sure they got somebody that can help you.
Georgia
Yeah,
State
John-
Police got some of my money, the bastards.
Hey, John, do you actually live in Georgia?
Yep.
God, you're seeing it before. Okay,
Yeah.
because I live in Georgia also.
You're gonna find out this dude's your next door neighbor, Salty.
God,
He's
I hope
watching
not.
you right now.
Actually, be damn scary.
He might be your next door neighbor. Look at Ty Brelsford, he's on there, and this guy's talking to him. This and that.
Salty, scary for who? Him or you?
Me, John. Do you know where the Atlanta Motor Speedway's at?
I thought we lost somebody.
Nope.
No, just real quiet, waiting on John to answer. Everybody's looking at the screen.
Know where Brainerd is?
Yeah, I know where Brainerd is. Do you know where McDonough, Georgia is? Do you know where the Summit Racing Store is in McDonough? Henry County?
He'd be like, Salty, don't you know I live across the street from you?
Yes,
I'd say,
that's
Let's say I live 6 miles from the Summit Racing Store in Henry County.
I can't wait till next week. I have 2 things coming from Summit for me. Finally,
For what?
He's
I
getting a
got
catalog
that.
and stuff like
I
that.
ordered 2 catalogs so I can have.
Ah, okay.
Okay. See, I take it you don't know a whole lot about Georgia. I know everything about this damn miserable state. But I don't know.
Pulled over once by a. Oh, good.
Hey, and who told you to watch out for him? And who told you to watch out for him?
Hey.
I told you before you ever left your house in Illinois, be careful going through Georgia. Speed traps set everywhere. He didn't listen. And he got
Dude, I'm telling you, I was doing fine.
caught. You were doing fine until you got pulled over. You were doing fine until you got pulled over.
5.
Like I said, you were doing just fine until you got pulled over.
Yeah, I have a story about when I got pulled over by a Michigan SSP car on a Mustang and a 5.0. But I'll save that for another stream.
Man, I got pulled over by so many of those Georgia State Patrol 5.0s back in the day. Oh my Lord.
Yeah. So if you want to hear that story, you just gotta hop over to
No,
Sublime
I'm not going live. No, I'm not.
I like that.
I rode in the back of a police car before, so.
Oh, me too, but it wasn't willingly. I rode in the back of a few of them.
And what's even
I
funnier
didn't
about
do
that
really
story is
anything wrong. It
I was
just
driving my
because
buddy's Indy pace
moved
car,
over to
old
my parents
Delta
where I am
88.
now was because they
That's
called
cool.
us out of school. They're like, "Oh, we're taking you over to your parents." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Back of the police car. I'm like, "Oh." They're like, "Yes." I'm like, "Okay."
I've had a few rides in the back of the police car I'm not really, proud of.
Me only being like, I think 6 or 7, and was like, "Ooh, buttons! Press all the buttons."
And I tell you what, I was so drunk one time, Gary, I don't even remember riding in the back of the car to the police station to get locked up. I don't even remember it. I wasn't drinking and driving. I was at a bar and got in a fight, and I went to jail.
Well, guys, I think I need to end this. I got a
I got to get up early and get ready for work.
All right, Russ.
All right, sounds like a plan, man. I'm gonna go eat a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles, and I'm gonna call it a night
Everyone,
myself.
Ken, Tim, Downhill Daddy, and Broke Brad. I know that guy's not in here. That guy's been coming in, and I don't know what's gotten into him, but I appreciate everybody who's helped out. You definitely don't have to. Again, I just like talking to you guys. So thank you, anyways, and we'll see you guys all next week.
Later,
All right,
guys.
Mr. Brelford, thank you. Always my pleasure, buddy. Thank you for letting me be up here.
No, thanks for talking, man.
Everybody in the chat, y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all in somebody's live stream tomorrow. Ken, you better go live. You ain't went live in forever. Go live tomorrow.
Yeah, Ken, go live. All right, later, everybody.